This little video is for anyone that experiences breathlessness, shortness of breath, or that feeling when you take in a breath but you just can't get enough air. So what that is effectively not having enough of a buildup of CO2 in the body. So I'll try to explain. What we need to do is incrementally allow CO2 to build up in the body, and then these tiny little chemoreceptors in our brain detect the pH. So CO2 builds up, our body becomes a little bit more acidic, and the chemoreceptors in the brain detect that and think, okay, we need to balance that out. So the brain tells the haemoglobin, what carries our oxygen, to release the oxygen. And so the oxygen's then released into the blood, tissues and vital organs, and then we feel sufficiently oxygenated. The thing is, often we're over-breathing when we're breathless or short of breath, or if we're talking, for example, that's another way to over-breathe, or if we're stressed, anxious, we're over-breathing, taking in more air, but we're not actually using all of the oxygen that we're taking in. And so by allowing CO2 to build up, we're facilitating the release of oxygen. So to build up CO2, we need to do gentle breath holds or nasal breathing. So slow breathing, low breathing, so into the diaphragm, mouth is shut, extended exhales. All of those things help to gently, incrementally increase the CO2, and consequently it reduces the air that we actually take in. But of the air that we are taking in, we're more efficiently using the oxygen. So it's almost a paradox. We take in less air to be more oxygenated. So the take home from this is, if you are feeling breathlessness, shortness of breath, feeling like you just can't get enough air in, slow your breathing, or at least start by nasal breathing, extending your exhale, and even a gentle breath hold. There's many practices that we can do gentle breath holds. There's some on my YouTube channel. And just be mindful that some breath holds, if we take it too far, can activate the system. So the gentle breath holds are really only a couple, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds at a time, and very gentle to build up CO2 and oxygenate the blood, tissues and vital organs. And in doing so, we do that incrementally over time, we'll eventually start to breathe less, breathe more efficiently, slow down our overall rate of breathing, and in doing that we can facilitate great health outcomes, alleviate stress, anxiety, asthma, hypertension, high blood pressure, PMS, perimenopause symptoms, menopause symptoms, manage diabetes and so on. So to breathe less, to increase CO2 and ultimately increase oxygenation of the body.